Yo, so peep game, right? So you could tell off my swag. You could see what I am. So I want to make something clear. I don't gang bang. I have not been an active gang member in like over what 7 to 8 years, maybe if not longer. Um, but basically like so peep game. So I don't really identify myself as a crip anymore, or you feel me, nothing like that. I'm gonna say like this first before I even start off to explain more. When I look at the word crip, it isn't to be a gang banger and just spread destruction or evil or whatever the fuck the case is. When I do that, it was more so like a revolutionary movement branched off from the Black Panthers. So it was more so me improving my community in different ways. And true, I had some misguided steps in my life, but it's not to say like I joined the gang just to be gang and you feel me, feel like I'm all powerful and all this, that, and the third. Like, no, I'm a one man army. I don't really, even when I was banging for real, you feel me? For the most part, I stuck with myself because ain't nobody gonna ride for me like I ride for me. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. So I said that to say this. First off, La Familia is let me say this. La Familia is what made me involve myself deeper in getting interested in it. So it ain't like I just seen the gang and wanted to join it, nothing like that. At first, yeah, it was little jokes and shit, but it got deeper as time flew on. I'm not really trying to get into too much, but basically, like, so when I actually took this shit serious, it was something serious. It wasn't like no playful, oh, he just repping the color and this what side he on type shit. I could say it like this. Starting off in the beginning, when I was like 11, 12, when that shit first started cracking, yes, like, you feel me, we had that shit in school and we just choose sides and, you feel me, just, we fight each other. That was it. You feel me, nothing really further expanded on from there. But, like, how can I say this? I end up becoming a crip off of somebody I wanted to fight. Like I was gonna be with the dead flagging just cause my A1 day one right hand mans was one. So you feel me? I'm like shit. I fuck with this nigga, so I'm just repping this shit because red was my favorite color at the time. But you feel me? Like when the nigga I wanted to fight chose that side, I'm like, oh nah, I'm definitely on the blue side. Fuck that. I need that. So long story short, it went from there to people actually people outside of school seeing like my personality, my characteristics, seeing like what I'm about without actually me knowing what I'm about for real type shit. So long story short, as I said, a lot familiar in it, so it got deeper from there, deeper in the plot. So fast forward to more so present day. I don't necessarily have just characteristics or personalities of just a gangster or a thug or shit like that to where that's all I what's the word I use? Appear like or dress like. As you can see, I'm culturally universal when it comes to my lifestyle, my designs on what I wear and shit like that. But you feel me? Me being what I am back in the day type shit. And you feel me? How can I say this? Me being what I am back in the day type shit. I never forget my struggle. So it's like anything that I am, I may have grown and expanded to more, but I was once something and I still am a form of that. No different from Christianity, for example. I don't label myself as a traditional Christian because of the mental shackles that comes along with it, but at the same time, because it's the roots of where I come from and started off with religion wise and growing up, you feel me? Like, I can't fully denounce or disown or say, like, I have no agreements or I completely disagree with all of Christianity's perspectives. You feel me? Same with Crippin type shit. So as you can see, like certain traits on me, you see like I still got with certain shit. You feel me? Just average shit. My attire is my attire. Long story short, I go on the gas. I go into the store. Just another normal day in the hood for me for real. You know, nigga got respect and shit like that. You feel me? Just being a black boy from past experience. And I'm not saying that to say like this is an achievement, this accomplishment, nothing like that, to gloat or nothing like that. But I'm saying like the shit that I've been through in the past, it got me the respect and the what's the one I use? The the yeah, pretty much just the respect of people knowing who I am and how I get down, I would say. Because especially in the hood, you know how it is. If you in your home, what you call your hood, your actual home, then you know how that should be. But long story short, I'm in the store just chilling. You feel me? Got La Familia in the car, my actual family. So, you feel me? Just another normal day. I ain't really trying to be on no gangbang shit or no heavy shit like that. I don't, like I said, I'm not an active gang member anymore. But that don't mean other people ain't. So it's this big guy that's in the store. Like when I say this nigga is big as fuck, bro. Like I'm 5'9", and you feel me? Like I'm that's not the tallest, but it's not the shortest type shit. So you feel me? Like I'm in between type shit. But anyways, boy, my face go up to this nigga's stomach damn near, bro, or at least up to his like. Yeah, pretty much like right here. No more than that, if that. I gotta look up to this nigga. I ain't never seen him a day in my life, no shit like that. But you know how in the hood everybody know everybody type shit. So he know my mans, I know my mans. We both don't know that we know each other mans, but you feel me? Like, anyways, I'm in the store just minding my business. He see me, he see my attire, see like my tattoos and shit like that. See the shoes I'm wearing, like you feel me? Like I said, I don't really rep shit, but at the same time, it's like I'm still me. And you feel me? Like he called himself trying to G check me to see what type of nigga I am. So he asked me like, "Yo, I see all that stuff on you. You banging?" So long story short, I look at him for a second. I ain't scared of nothing. I'm just thinking like, bro, is he talking to me? So then he said again. So then at this point, I look at him. I'm like, "Yo, I'm not a active gang member, but I rep it to the death of me. You feel me?" And after that, he just seen like the type of guy I was, the way my facial expressions changed, and what type of guy I am. You feel me? And it's not to say like it was a bad thing, but more so just to see if I'm really about what I say I'm about. And I'm saying that for y'all because I want y'all to understand, if you stand for something, you better stand on that shit to the death for you, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck, because at the end of the day, this shit ain't no play. You feel me? You gotta be ready for any and everything at any given time when you choose to stand out from the average. You feel me? Me being deciphered from a specific color is, it makes me more distinguished to the average person. Him being on the opposite side, I could tell what he was off of no different from me type shit, just another color. And you feel me? Like shit, as time went on, after I said that and we got to kicking it, shaking, you feel me, shaking each other's hands, showing respect, shit like that. I told him like shit, I don't bang no more, but you feel me, like at the end of the day, I ain't scared of nothing. I ain't scared of nobody, you feel me? I am what I am, man. You feel me? He telling me like that's what's up. Just make sure you ain't letting nobody run you off your block type shit and nothing like that. And it's not to say like be on no bravery, no whole shit, but he's saying it to the same point that I'm telling y'all. If you gonna be for something, stand for it. Cause you feel me, like he a grown ass man, and granted, he too damn grown to still be banging. Like this nigga look like he was about in his 40s or something like that. Just got out of prison, hardcore, still gang banging. Like me, I have a family. I grew out of that shit a long time ago. I'm not in the streets. I'm not active in the streets. I don't care to be in the streets. I don't care to make my name out of the streets anymore type shit. So you feel me? Like I have a different perspective, but at the same time, because I know what I still partially am, I know what I still have to be ready for. I'm not scared of this nigga. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm about to knock this big ass nigga down if we was about to bang type shit. You feel me? I done boxed with the best of them. I done got my ass beat and I done beat niggas' asses. So you feel me? Getting my ass whooped or beating a nigga ass ain't nothing new under the sun for a nigga type shit. But yeah, like even with this gangbanging shit, bro, none of this shit is cool. None of this shit I condone. But at the same time, I'ma tell you no different from the what's the word I want to use? The youth that I explain this shit to. I tell anyone, bro, this lifestyle is not what's up, cause a lot of people don't make it out of this, and a lot of people is stuck with another mental shackle of it, and a lot of people die at a young age from it. And you feel me? Like I try to explain that to a lot, but at the same time, I know, especially with me being a former one myself, that I can't always change someone's personality or perspective, because everyone is gonna always be who they choose to be and who they is. You feel me? Some people it's just a next generation of a reflection of the same shit that I had to learn to like. And granted, I try to make it easier for them so they don't, but you feel me? Shit, even me, I had to learn some things the hard way myself. And if that's the case, I'ma tell you like I tell them, like, if you gonna be about that, don't be doing all this gang banging, fighting over colors, all this shit where we gotta beef with the enemies and no, because at the end of the day, bro, just like me and him had a mutual understanding, I told him the same thing, but I tell them the same thing, and I'm gonna tell y'all the same thing. I don't give a fuck what color you rep. If as long as you don't disrespect me, I won't disrespect you. You don't even have to respect me. You feel me? A color don't make me. A color don't decipher or distinguish who I am. Because at the end of the day, I chose the color. The color didn't choose me. And it's like, whatever you want to call it, destiny, I chose this, whatever, hypnotized, whatever the fuck the case is. Um, it all just boils down to that. If it is the lifestyle that I felt I was destined for, then I have to also be ready for it. But at the same time, that don't mean I have to always be like that. If I'm not in jail, I'm not about to be repping this color on the set and all that shit, bro. For what, nigga? I'm grown as hell now. I did that shit in my younger years, in my teenage years. You feel me? Motherfuckers do that when they grown because they have that power now. Motherfuckers wasn't scared to jump off that porch at a young age and experience the lifestyle that they wanted to live then. You feel me? I grew up in that shit my whole life. You feel me? That shit is boring to me now. It's something that I expanded from, but still am a part of enough to relate to it. And because I can relate to it, if you gonna know it, then know the history of it and understand it, that this was an actual revolutionary movement at one point of time. Granted, it was branched off from the government. It still gotta be on the P's and Q's. But granted, it was branched off from the government's plan and agendas of destruction for the black community. But it wasn't originally like that. Bloods, Crips, etc. All that shit branched off from the Black Panthers and the revolutionary movement that they were a part of, because it was so many of them that were getting locked up or taken, what's the word I want to use? That infiltrating their structure enough to destroy the Black Panthers and the community movement that they were doing. So eventually, some separated, some branched off, some grew out of it, some got locked up, some died. You feel me? Whatever the case is. But eventually, it was, what's the word I want to use? Descendants of them, or the next generation of them, being the Bloods and Crips. And those was pretty much the first gangs that officially started. But you feel me? Like, even the GDEs and all that other stuff, like, it all originally started to protect their communities from the crackers, that came and tried to do what they're doing now, buying up the blocks, destroying this shit, watching us kill ourselves, and you feel me, the shit like that. So I'm saying that to say that if you're going to be a part of this revolutionary movement and understand the history of it and the sacrifices that a lot of people went through in it, not just the ignorant side, not just the part about death, not just the part about repping the color and feeling like you got this team behind you of people that's gonna ride for you to the death for you. Because at the end of the day, the more people you got with you, the more people you gotta worry about folding on you or turning on you or stabbing you in the back in the first place. This street shit ain't what you want to live, and it damn sure ain't something to glorify. But if you is gonna be part of it, understand what it is and understand how to break the cycle of it.